One of the great moments this year for me was in Chris Maharaj's case. I've represented Chris now for 22 years. All my grey hairs are attributed to it. But I got a new witness who I met with in New York who's now got material on 4 new members of the Medellin cartel who say that they did the murder rather than Chris. So who knows, Chris will be 78 in January, but I hope we may finally get him justice.
Highlight of 2016, knowing that we've saved lives all around the world, from Malawi to Pakistan to the US to Indonesia to Saudi Arabia, and that we will go from strength to strength in the years to come.
Seeing the lowest number of US executions since 1991 and public support for the death penalty in the US falling below 50% for the first time in 40 years.
We launched a campaign to stop Imdad Ali's execution in Pakistan. Over 30,000 people joined and his execution was temporarily halted at the last minute.
Meeting Yemi for the first time. Her partner Annie Tege is on death row in Ethiopia for his opposition to the regime, and just seeing how hard she fights is an inspiration to all of us, really.
One of my highlights from 2016 was obtaining evidence in the UK courts that we're using to overturn a miscarriage of justice in Kenya.
We assist 3 young men in Saudi Arabia called Ali, Dawood and Abdullah. They were all children when they were arrested and then sentenced to death in the aftermath of pro-democracy protests. At a time when Saudis executing 47 people in a day, keeping them alive is a constant challenge and a huge achievement.
Seeing Mohsen freed from Guantanamo and 2 of our other clients as well. That's 77 men in total that we've managed to get out of Guantanamo. It feels great to work for the organization that's freed more men from Guantanamo than any other. We need to stop Donald Trump from being judge, jury, and executioner, using drones to carry out his own form of the death penalty without trial.
We need to save Imdad Ali in Pakistan and Ali, Dawood and Abdullah in Saudi Arabia from execution.
We need to free Andy Sege. We need to bring him home to his partner and 3 children in London.
We need to keep up the pressure to close Guantanamo for good.